Good afternoon, dear colleagues. My name is Olena Karelina. I am from Ternopil Ivan Pulu National Technical University, and I'd like to present you our investigation on the topic Development of the Strategy for Selection of Information Communication System Security Tools based on Game Theory. The exponential growth of data amounts in corporate information systems and the increasing of number of cyber attacks determines the importance of developing the strategy for the selection of information communication system security tools. Our investigation is carried out in order to select software and hardware security tool, which specification is determined by the Information Security Administrator, taking into account the fact that the organization defined the limitations on cybersecurity cache cover. We propose to solve this problem by means of mathematical apparatus of game theory. We carried out the investigation of relationships between the attacker of the corporate information communication system and security administrator of PJSC's Gas enterprise. The subject of the company activity is uninterrupted gas supply. The problem of information security for strategic infrastructure objects is important for Ukraine. This is proved by a series of power plant cyber attacks in 2015 conducted using black energy malware. As a result of this effect, a large number of settlements remained without energy supply for several hours. Let us simulate the mathematical dual binary game for two parties, one of which is the information security systems of PJSC's Gas and the other is intruders attacks. At the table we can see in rows the tools for cybersecurity. There are firewall, antivirus, cloud defense, biometry, and cryptography. At columns we can see the types of attacks. There are spoofing, distribute denial of service attack, code injection, abuse of functionality, and operation system commenting. At cells we can see the probability of these types of attack. We need to take into account the budget for cybersecurity, and we assessed the value of each security tools and amount of estimated loss from the implementation of a particular attack. And in this matrix we can see this budget for cybersecurity tools. We perform iterations of the game matrix solution by Brown-Robinson method using online series for game matrix resolve. And we get results of game. So game price is 6,235 hryvnia, and information security administrator strategy is using firewall, cloud security, and biometric identification use for protection in determined proportions. The hacker strategy is code injection and abuse of functionality in determined proportion. The interests of the information security administrator and the hacker regarding the computer assets of the enterprise are the same: to use them for their own activities. Therefore, to solve the problem of choosing a protection system, methods of the game theory are proposed. The study confirms the feasibility of using game theory to solve cybersecurity problems. Based on the proposed method, it is possible to choose a system of information security for the enterprise, taking into account the current landscape of threats and the available budget. We are going to carry out investigations in the field of the development of corporate information security system having certain security level. Our further investigations will be aimed at generalization of methods for determination of the information communication system security level and universal methodology formation.